Does this sound like you? I'd like to develop my people. I just don't have the time. We have too much work to do. There's actually a way to bring together getting the work done and developing your people. Let me show you something. There was some behavioral research done several decades ago that really helps us in this situation. Think about it this way. On this line, I have task. Task simply meaning we got to get the work done. That's most important. Relationship says I want to pay attention to how we get it done, engaging my people and developing my people. So in this situation, the relationship matters the most. In this situation, the task matters the most. On this line, I have maturity. And what do we mean by maturity? I'm talking about skills, experience, talent, time on the job, intelligence, whatever you want to throw in there. If somebody's immature or mature. So what happens next? Let's look at a situation where you have to get the job done, right? And you're dealing with people that are basically low maturity, as we described earlier. What's the right thing for you to do as a manager? Well, we don't like to use this word much anymore, but it's still very appropriate. We're going to tell them what to do. That's perfectly fine. They expect you to tell them what to do because they don't know how to do it. Let's have a situation, though, where there's still fairly low maturity, but now this relationship is kicking in, saying, I need to get out of this, always telling them what to do. I want to do something different. What I'm going to suggest is we sell. And what I mean by sell is, it sounds like this. Here's what I want you to do, but here's why. I want you to understand why we do it this way. Hear that? It's a transferring the knowledge, with the intent being at some point you want them to be able to make those decisions themselves. The next one then is, let's say we're now dealing with a higher maturity person, and now this relationship still matters. What happens here? I use the word share. And here's what share looks like. I'm going to get with that employee. We're going to get together. Maybe it's a blank piece of paper. Maybe it's the plan we're trying to work out or the project we're trying to work on. And we're going to sit down together and work it out. What do you think? Here's what I think. What do you think we should do? Here the vocabulary is changing, not to I, but to us. And then finally, we're dealing with high maturity, and now we're back to the work's just got to get done. What do we do? Well, it's the word we all like to use, which is delegate. What we've actually done here is we've created a development path. We've gone from low maturity, telling them what to do, to selling them on why it has to get done that way. Now we're collaborating and sharing with them, and finally to the point of delegating. And when you start to see this kind of a path, you can ask yourself, where are we on that? How do we move forward? So developing people becomes much, much more intentional by both you and the person you're trying to develop. There's a lot more to this, but it's a great, great model for engaging people, developing them in real time, and also getting the work done. If you'd like to learn more, let's talk.